Welcome to Projection Reflection. I'm your host Coordinato, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z movie review. And today's review is Super Android 13. This was originally released in Japan back in 1992, and it was released in the USA in 2003. The plot of the film goes that after the death of Dr. Gero, by the hands of Android 17 and 18, a computer is brought online with the conscience of Gero embedded inside of it. This computer has now created 3 new androids to face Goku head-on. Androids 15, 14, and 13. And let's just say 13 has a few evil tricks up his sleeve. I really enjoyed this Dragon Ball Z movie. I thought it was very action-packed. I loved the addition of Trunks in this film. Trunks being in this film already made it cool for me, because I'm a huge Trunks fan, and I just loved his parts in the film. Of course, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, and Gohan were all pluses. A lot of the Z Fighters were in this movie, so that was really awesome. But yeah, Trunks being in the movie was just, yes, it was awesome. I love the androids' designs in this, especially, I'm thinking... It's Android 15 with his basically a green fro. Android 15 is basically a little black dude. that's what he is. He's got the green fro, but he's purple, but he's wearing shades. He's got a bow tie. He looks really cool. And then Android 14 has got he's all gray. He's got like a ponytail. He's very big. Their designs are very cool looking. Especially I liked the look of Android 13. And spoiler alert, there's gonna be spoilers in here. He gets the super form where he's blue and has orange hair, and it looks exactly like Vegeta's hair. But his transformation was really cool, because when androids 15 and 14 die, he takes their parts. And these chips are embedded into his head, and then these other parts are embedded in his chest, and then he turns into Super Android 13. And yeah, Super Android 13 is just a powerhouse. He is just a huge, bulking character. And another thing I liked about Android 13 is that he had a country slang. He talked with a country voice, and he's well, I remember in the Team 4-star version of this, he's like, "Where's my trucker hat?" And he just talks with a very country slang voice, and I liked that. Actually, I really liked that basically Goku was fighting against a roided out trucker. I loved all the fight scenes. The fight scenes were pretty well done in this film. I loved the fight in the city with androids 14 and 15. That was pretty cool. Of course, they had to leave the city and take it to the Arctic, and basically all the fights between Android 13 were pretty awesome. I loved Android 13's one move, where I think in the video game it's called the SS Deadly Bomber, and it was just this energy ball that he would shoot out. It had a guiding system. It would find what it was needed to hit, and these energy balls are incredibly powerful. I can't believe Goku was able to take on Android 13 in this, because everybody was getting their asses kicked in this movie. Super Android 13 was unstoppable. He was incredibly strong. And there's a part, it's even funny in the original version. They make it funnier in the Team 4-star version of this, but he grabs Goku by the leg, he punches him in the crotch, and I'm like, oh, that's gotta hurt. One of the really cool things in this movie is when Goku absorbs like spirit bomb energy. Like he makes this massive spirit bomb, and he absorbs all of the energy from it, and he basically becomes like a huge sun. Like he almost looks like the sun, and he's all in his Super Saiyan form, and he kills like Android 13 with like one frickin' punch. Well, wait, no, maybe not one punch, but a few punches. But it's just Android 13 just falls apart, and his arms blow off, his legs blow off, and it was pretty awesome. One of the really cool things about this is that we get a Super Saiyan triple threat. You got Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks all going Super Saiyan, and it is sweet. I forgot to mention, one of the cool parts that Trunks did was he did like the cool, like, you know, old school kind of samurai thing with his sword where he would slash, and then there's like this moment of pause, and then like the android's coming after him, and then he explodes behind him, and it's just a really cool shot. Like the animation in this film is really well done. Like I feel like the closer I get to like the newer Dragon Ball Z films, the better the animation gets. Especially with the brand new Dragon Ball Z movies, they're very well done with animation. But like this older Dragon Ball Z movie has very, very good animation. I really liked it. Dislikes: I wanted a longer fight between Goku and Super Android 13. Like I thought, like it could have lasted a lot longer. I know that. I mean, it almost seemed like Super Android 13 was almost too powerful. Kind of like another like character, Broly. Like he just seemed like way, way, way too powerful. But I just would have liked a little bit of a longer fight between them. I thought Android 13, like this is just an analysis. Maybe it's not a dislike, but Android 13, like I think he was a lot like Cell in a way because he was created by Dr. Gero after he died. He was created by Dr. Gero's computer, and he's created he's created by Dr. Gero's computer, and he's able to take like the Android 14, 15 parts from other androids and then to make him stronger. So it's kind of like when Cell absorbed 17 and 18, so it's almost exactly the same as that, except, you know, he's more human looking. Like Cell's all insectoid looking, but Android 13's has more of a human look to him. He like I said, he's all country and, you know, trucker hat, that kind of guy, but and Cell's all like, yeah, I'm an insect kind of character, but yeah, like that's like the differences in their looks, but the way that like the way that they were created is basically the same. So I mean, he could have been a little different. I mean, they could have did something a little bit different with him, but you know, either way, like I still think he's a cool character. So maybe that really isn't a dislike. So maybe the only dislike is that the fight should have been longer. Overall, I give this film a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a very well done movie, and I seriously cannot wait to review the next Dragon Ball Z film, BoJack Unbound, and make sure to look out for that very soon. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for Dragon Ball Z Super Android 13. Check it out, and Final Flash!